want to say, first of all, thank you. Thank you for being a part of our community. Thank you for being a part of my podcast that was started 3 years ago with the help of many individuals, the Southern Belle, Miss Meg Lee, John Montgomery Thunderbird III, aka John O'Donnell, and to America, to everyone. This might be the end of the Who Cares podcast, because I think times have shifted, and as a country, who cares really isn't the mantra that I choose, or that all of us here at What's the Play feel is the right path to go on, because it harkens back to a different time, because we do actually care. We care about you. We care about the community. We care about each and every one of you. Twitch streamers, YouTube live streamers, Facebook. And I can't tell you how proud I am of the last 3 years of doing this Who Cares, the podcast. We've had, man, if I were to do this all again, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I've learned so much. I learned how to edit. I learned how to speak. I've had amazing guests, and I've had amazing people help me and us be better. And I hopefully we've done the same for them, and we've actually brought some kind of entertainment to you. So yes, this is the end of the Who Cares podcast, but enjoy this last episode, because we will. But make sure that you tune in, mash on that subscribe button, do whatever it takes, because we're going to be coming out with some new fancy stuff. We're going to be coming out with something much more appropriate for the times, and much more appropriate for you, the audience. And we feel that it's time to go. Put a bow on it, wrap it up, and let's go. But ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the last Who Cares, the podcast. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the last Who Cares, the podcast, and I'm here with the one guest in this whole world, that I haven't had on. I mean, you would have thought you would have been the first one or something.
You would have thought.
Damn. Well, better late than never, or how does that go?
Better late than never.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, better late than never. Yeah.
Well, when one podcast ends, another one begins. And Bad for America, ladies and gentlemen, is be coming out within the near future. I don't know how many times.
It's been coming out for a long, long time. Listen, I hope it's worth the wait. I can't promise that it is, but
it will.
Hope it is.
It will be. It's more appropriate for these times, and America, bad for America.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you say? I mean, I'm hoping it's good, but also I'm hoping it's bad.
Well, who cares, right? I mean,
Okay.
But ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to the stage, to the Who Cares platform here, Mr. Ant Jackson, president, and man of many talents, my business partner, and that's always weird when you say my partner, but my business partner, and all around good man, and so I hope you check out his show whenever it might be.
Whenever that gem happens to drop. I guess all I can say is don't hold your breath, because there'll be a lot of deceased individuals based on that.
Oh man!
But I am happy to be here on the last the last episode of the Who Cares podcast.
It is. It's it's kind of bittersweet, but not really. Look at it's time. Just wasn't what we're feeling anymore. So we put a bow on it, tie it up, and you got to know when to. Yeah. You got to know when to. What is it? To hold them and fold.
Know when to fold them. Yeah.
In the immortal words of Kenny Rogers, who died right before COVID, and he must have known something.
He knew worse times were ahead.
He didn't know that before that surgery though on his face. But anyway, we love the gambler, and we're also coming here to share the spotlight. We have another amazing gentleman who you can see his show on Thursdays at 3:00. He takes you through the gaming world.
Yep, I've seen it. It's a great show. The Mix Up Trivia with Mick.
Mixmaster Mick.
Slick Mick.
Man of Mickey talents.
He's taking all the
Mickey
ways to what is it?
Oh, Space Mountain?
Space Mountain.
Oh, shit. And so we have here Mick. He is he does so many fantastic things, and in fact, we're really excited. The next project that we're going to be launching looks like he has a huge hand in already, and so we're excited for that. But well, I guess without further ado, we'd like to welcome Mixmaster Mick to the stage.
Mixmaster Mick, welcome.
Yes, very nice. This last podcast is getting
real testy over here.
But we got it. Here, you need a chair.
Mick needs a chair.
What's that?
Let's make a chair.
I just wish we had someone else doing the transitions. While it's kind of busy walking through here, but
Okay.
yeah, I mean, we do have our gaming show on Thursdays. I think we know it, but I don't know about the viewers. If you're interested, we do have some trivia stuff this Thursday coming up about probably some Call of Duty if you're into that. We got a lot of gamer trivia pretty much all Thursday, sometimes. But now we're actually including gamer news, so I think that's really interesting. That a lot of people would be really, I don't know. I think it's something that people would be down for, right? I don't think there's a lot of shows on Twitch that do that personally, so I thought it was a really exciting new thing for us. And yeah, I mean that's sort of what we do. We do a whole different variety of stuff, which again, I don't think a lot of YouTube or Twitch channels do these days, especially with the COVID.
I agree.
Oh, good. Sorry.
Well, we do gaming news. The last thing we did was, I think the last thing we did was Call of Duty, right? The new one that's coming up, Call of Duty Cold War, going back to Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, which was one of probably arguably the best multiplayer and the best zombies. So it was really fun. I mean, you're just blasting zombies, killing multiplayer people, and it was a great time to be alive, honestly, for that moment in time.
What a time to be alive.
Yes.
What a time to be alive. Let me ask you, Mick, what is Call of Duty your go-to game?
Yeah, I would say, like, I've been streaming it a lot on twitch.tv/Mr. Stormpro if you're interested. I do a lot of the COD zombies, but honestly, I probably should be doing something different, because every day the same old thing, I don't know, it kind of gets boring sometimes. I would assume maybe sometimes.
I don't know. To our Twitch audience out there, like, do you that's kind of the question, right? Do they get bored watching the person play the same game, or if they're amazing at it?
I think it depends on like who the streamer is. I think it's always depends, right? It's every person's of course different, but I think
streamer swag is what you're saying.
Swag, yeah. But I think it does get some. I mean, if it's like literally 10 years, I think the viewers would get a little boring. But
oh, you've been playing Call of Duty 10 years?
No, I haven't been streaming it for 10 years, but I'm getting there. Maybe, I don't know. It's almost 2 years, so I don't know. I think sometimes if you change it about, sometimes like maybe to Fall Guys, which I know is a popular game, a lot of people been
yeah.
into,
Remember I was asking about that. What's going on with that?
Fall Guys. That one is a indie development game from Devolver Digital, and that game has been getting really popular. I think it's actually getting to the point of sales of a AAA industry game, so that's really cool. And it's about $20. So if you want to get the game, you you can probably get it for decent price, right?
You
20
can
bucks.
you can pull up on Steam.
Yeah, you can pull it on Steam. It's a Steam gift card. That's what it is.
Oh wow! Which we will be giving out your next show.
Oh yeah. If you guys are interested, we do have some gift cards that we're planning on probably sending out to you guys if you win #1 on the spot of a trivia show. So that's something I'm excited about.
Yeah. So the first half of your show is news.
Yeah, first half is news and a little discussion on current events, right, in terms of gaming and technology. And then we usually do the trivia show, the last thing, just to kind of wrap it up.
Which part of the show do you enjoy most?
I enjoy personally, I would say the news, because that's a new thing we've been doing. So I've been really trying to figure out what niche I should be going for, if that makes sense. So that's been really exciting. I would say the trivia is also exciting, but there's only so little you can do with the 15 questions, right?
Trust us, we know about that trivia.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
With the trivia though, you write all the questions for the most part, right? I mean, there isn't any help from others, really.
Yeah, for the most part, I should say. I've been doing a lot of it by myself for the questions, but sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I do look for those trivia sites and I try to figure out. Copy and paste.
We have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No. That all comes through your mind. With the trivia, do you think it's have you got feedback about how people are able to interact with it, or has there not been enough? Or
yeah, it's been
the first time you did it.
It's been a new thing. So I think a lot of people are kind of and also I think it's been a while since we've done trivia, because I think the last person was John. Was it John? Right, John was actually doing the trivia show, and then he had to take a break, and so I was kind of here for the trivia portion. So it's going to take some time to get that back in the pattern and the spotlight. But I think with a good amount of time, I think we should really be doing well with it, because we've been promoting it on Instagram, right? All the social media, if you want to check it out, is actually down below in the bio if you want to check that out, and some of our highlights. So
at What's the Play app?
Yeah, What's
on
the Play
Instagram?
app, or the link in the bio if you want to be really easy on that. So
yeah, and you know what? I did not, in my opening monologue, I want to let everybody out there know that this man created a fantastic shirt. We also have masks created by Mr. Ant Jackson right here. And what do? They guarantee to not get COVID.
Oh.
They're guaranteed COVID free or your money back.
Or your money back. What mask out there does that?
None.
None.
Well, there's probably some other, but none of them guaranteed it like we do.
Guaranteed, yeah.
I'm sure they work, kind of. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's not like we invented the fine Corinthian leather, or not leather.
We definitely did not come up with the vaccine.
No,
but we did come up with the mask that's gonna keep you COVID free, ladies and gentlemen. There it is.
Or at least that's the plan, right?
No, I mean, or your
play,
money back,
right?
or your money back. Yeah, the play. So if you go to our Shopify store, which you can hit on the our link tree is down below.
Yeah, the link tree. And one of the things is we're probably planning on branching out to Shopify, because you know how there's bloggers on Shopify? Well, one of the things I ended up doing was we made sort of a video game review. There's not a lot of video game review sites anymore, because that's kind of been taken by YouTube, right? So if you want to get on a reading format for reviews, we have that. I did one for Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Just keep into consideration that we have a lot of stuff going when it comes to this sort of media company. So, sometimes those reviews will take a while to get there. But when we do, it's pretty detailed, and I'd recommend for anyone who has a reading just interested in reading, feel free to check it out. Again, down the description.
Do you think we should do it in audio format, like audiobook?
Oh.
Like an audio blog, right?
Yeah, I mean,
that's right. Does anybody do audio? Oh, I don't want to give that.
No, but I again, that's gonna take a lot of
some
man
people
hours.
don't want to read the book.
It's true. Yeah,
they don't.
A lot of people are not really interested in reading these days, I think, unless it's on a Kindle. Maybe that's an issue.
Also, I think a lot of people don't know how to read.
That's true as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, we hope they read that. There's a Linktree site right below, and if it's, I guess. Well, let's see. We are global, so does that mean is Twitch in different languages when it gets?
That's true. I wonder if Spotify takes care of that for the translation. Shopify, sorry, not.
Yeah, but I mean, or Twitch. Like, is it in? Like, if somebody's watching this right now, for instance, like in Japan right now, I think we are in their time zone where it really is hot, right?
Well, no, I don't think so. But, but here's the thing. At least some of them do understand English from what I've heard. So Ohio, that means morning because I think in Japan it is morning. So.
Yeah, but I've seen. But what I'm saying is it like is there? So when you go to Linktree,
does it translate it into like actual?
Yeah, like
language?
does there Twitch?
No,
or
I don't
is it
think
in
so.
English?
It's probably in English, but I think if they have Google Translate, it automatically does translate it. So that's another
that's
thing.
That's pretty racist.
Yeah.
By the way, most other countries can understand what we're saying. We are the only idiots that can't understand any other language.
There's just like every other country are definitely like versed in like 3 or 4.
They at least know at least
two
sentences or maybe or something. We're the only ones that just we know English and that's it.
That's the thing is English
is
is
Spanish and English.
It's like the business.
And we barely know English.
Well, that's the thing is like it's kind of like the language of business. So I think that's why a lot of these countries kind of know it.
I know. That's what we're finding out. I wonder how long that's gonna last.
We'll see.
Yeah.
It might be Latin, the dead language that
my God, that'd be interesting, huh? Bring that back. It's the one that nobody knows.
Pig Latin. No, I'm just kidding.
Pig Latin.
I like. What's the Carney?
Carney, yeah.
I'll give you some Carney. Yeah. So Mick, your show's on 3 at 3 o'clock. This past week, you gave love to a streamer. Yeah, we've been usually Tink Tribe, I think that's her name. Tink Tribe,
yeah. Tink Tribe. Yeah, and
shout out to Tink Tribe on Twitter.
That's another thing is on our show we do we actually accept clips from any streamers. So if you want to it is hard these days to get noticed on Twitch. We will help you out. Well,
not any streamer, but
of course it has to be a streamer that we approve, right?
Yeah.
But I think I mean not a lot of.
But if they're trying hard though, Ant.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we're not. You don't have. We don't have this crazy recommendation checklist that you have to go through. So that's what he means by any streamer. Yeah. We if you're out there, streaming, promoting your stuff, we're here to help. We want to get everybody's information out there. So it's a group effort.
It's a test to check if you're normal or not by gaming standards.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's a weird.
By gaming standards, that's why
it's weird. Yeah.
But no,
those are some loose standards.
But that's the thing is we do have a whole segment of this show on Thursdays, and the thing is we want to get we want to promote you guys. We want to help you guys out. So we know how hard it is on Twitch these days to get noticed. So we're trying our best to help certain streamers. By them sending their clips to us, and we'll
showcase them.
Yeah, we'll showcase them on the channel
and on our Discord and on Reddit. And everywhere else that and we would hope you guys would do the same, but it's not mandatory. But
no, it is mandatory. You have to follow us, and you have to
I like that.
Try to at least take an interest in us, right? I think that's as long as you guys can do that, I think it's in return we'll try to help you out as much as we can. So yeah.
Absolutely, because this is the only life we have, and we should help each other.
There's not a lot of good people in the world anymore.
There's
not.
Yeah,
but there is a.
This guy.
There is a good.
I love him.
There is a Good People podcast coming out.
I heard there is a Good People podcast coming out pretty soon.
I heard. I mean, it's hearsay for right now, but I heard rumblings.
Yeah, definitely. People over here, people would care about that one. They wouldn't care about that podcast.
I heard rumblings.
That's fucking awesome. That's great, dude. That's great.
Yeah, but I think for that's pretty much I would say everything that has to do with the show. I think we'll probably add some more stuff as we go along because again, our show is a little short, but we're trying to improve that as much as we can. It's just it's a busy. I mean, it's busy to do everything on the show, and I guess we're just going to be improving on that as.
You saying you need an assistant?
I don't know if an assistant. I think I just need more time. That's kind of a hard thing to.
Yeah, right.
It's a hard thing to kind of come up with sometimes. So especially in these.
I need one.
Yeah, especially in COVID. So.
COVID. Yeah. So you've released all this information on everything. Have you gotten a lot of feedback? I think today actually. Some people you put out a reel you clipped
yeah, it's surprising how many views well, that's what it said. We had about 200 views on Instagram, and that's surprising because YouTube, if you post your video, you're probably gonna get 12 to 30 views maybe at the most. But yeah, it's surprising how much influence these platforms have, especially Instagram. But yeah, we had like 200 views. That was pretty good.
I wasn't surprised.
I wasn't in.
I knew your views would jump up there on the reel.
I mean, for the
For
first
real,
time,
for real.
remember the first time when he went?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got
Broke the
rated.
internet.
We got rated by
he
200.
did break the
was it
internet.
1,000 viewers? 1,000 viewers.
1,000 viewers. Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty insane.
Came over.
And they all wished that we made the.
They all wanted us to start the show over.
We made the mistake.
They wanted to see the same questions, even though they just saw them 3 minutes ago. They wanted to see them again.
We unfortunately made the mistake of
didn't
ending
do it.
the stream when we probably should have actually just ended up talking about something else or restarting the actual trivia show. So.
But that's why we're open with everybody about what it is that we do, or it's not an easy road. It's not 5 keys to success, and then you're on the way to the pathway to success.
Here in my
It's-
garage. No.
What?
You know,
Here
the
in my
Ty
garage,
Lopez
yeah.
guy.
Here in my garage, I got books.
No, it's what's better than Lamborghini books. I think that's the way it goes. Yeah, that's the way it goes.
I read.
I remember
that guy?
Yeah.
Ty, wasn't it? He I don't want to remind me of TikTok, but yeah, he just him and his buddy, they're getting off during COVID time. I saw this, and I had to comment on it because it was just outrageous. They're getting off this, private jet, and they're like, it's in slow mo, and it couldn't be any more
Fake.
not right for the times. Like, dude, people can't leave their house, dude. Like, where are you going with that jet? Like, you going to
Switzerland.
Yes. I mean, even then, like they don't. Are they welcoming you? I mean, and then is anything open over there? Like, what are you doing,
I
bro?
think actually in those countries they're kind of open.
They're
right
kind
now.
of they're open up more than they
Well,
were.
here's the thing.
But it's not a jet setting lifestyle.
Well,
Yeah.
most of them are open, but most of them do not let Americans in their country. So,
Right.
That's true.
so none of that even matters.
They're not letting. Well, yeah, Ty Lopez. He's from his own country.
Yeah.
We don't claim him.
Right now, Americans are the goddamn scum of the earth.
What I wanted to let. Did you hear though? Miley Cyrus was on Joe Rogan,
Really?
and she talked about TikTok.
Huh.
Remember last night we played that, and she said.
I heard.
She said last night TikTok and Ant, remember when we were that was one of the first platforms that we when it first came out, we were okay because we knew we could get some views on there, right? So we went on there.
Yeah.
And I think the first one you put it was just you and me, and it was like 500 or 250 or I don't know, whatever it was, right? We're like, whoa,
Sure.
Jesus Christ, are these real people even? And then we saw all these like white kids, beautiful white girls.
You gotta be careful there. You gotta be careful.
Shout out,
there.
shout out to white kids.
Shout out to white kids. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
TikTok is known for their lower age bracket, so you might want to be careful.
oh, that's true. That's true. Well, I mean, they looked old enough.
Yeah.
Dancing down the stairs in a choreographed manner, like just an amazing And I'm like, whoa! And they're dancing to a song that I've yet to hear in any top.
Zoomers.
Even on Spotify, even on anything like that.
Yeah.
And these are like these one offers that they said. Now TikTok is getting. Now it's become a. And so Miley Cyrus said it's become a label, and I think she messed up. She said that she probably shouldn't have talked about it because that's how they're getting paid, right? And these kids are actually getting paid to do these things.
Really?
See, look at your face right there. That's exactly the face that when I heard it. And she's like,
Because I'm pretty sure they're remixes of songs that have already been a thing, which I find.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Yeah.
There's
Not
a
anymore.
lot of
They're
new,
weird.
new music gets broken on.
Well, did you hear TikTok was bought from Oracle? Oracle bought it. Yeah.
Oracle bought it, right?
Yeah, I think they're known for their programs, or right?
What I'm saying is that what you see on there is not
What do you
those
think
are
it is?
right.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm like, man, I mean, America, everybody is talented in America, but they ain't that talented. Like they're doing
There's some people who aren't, they're-
not that
I'm
many
joking,
like
yeah.
in repetition. Because
I
if that were the case, that show would have been on Instagram stories. I would have been seeing, really like
It probably
amazing. And they're coming
Yeah.
always like in a mansion. I feel like, or like coming out like big wooden steps.
Oh, you mean for like the videos that they're
Yeah,
in?
I
Yeah, they're
swear to
always
God.
in like a mansion.
Right?
Like, it kind of seems like
Have
that,
you
yeah.
seen that many bad-looking people on there?
Yeah, and I'm like also like some of them I'm like, Jesus, what are you in like a drug addict's house? Like why does it look all purpley and stuff
There you
like
go.
that?
Right? Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
What do you know? The Chinese government.
I mean, yeah, supposedly the Chinese government, or actually, it is made by China, isn't it?
Yeah, the government has a
China.
Stake in it, you mean? Well, they have a stake in it, a contract.
they
right?
have a like consul within an American headquarters here.
Yeah.
They have their own little consulate within that headquarters.
Yeah, I heard some people said this about like a couple months ago, how like it actually goes into your hardware for your phone. Like it's like bounded to your hardware, so it knows everything about your phone in terms of the specifications. Kind of like how when you take a survey on your computer for like, I don't know, Steam, if you play video games, they'll actually know everything like about your specifications,
life,
which
huh?
is really scary.
Shit.
But
That is scary a little bit.
yeah, and they just know automatically. They don't ask for your permission.
Interessante.
And now we have Epic Games also, which is a Chinese made company, I think, right? Or I think they're at least sponsored by them. So
Well, let's be real. They've been around, what, 2,000 years? You know
2,000 years?
or more than that, right?
All right.
Yeah,
Epic
4,000,
Games.
8,000.
Oh, you mean China? I
Yeah,
thought you
China.
meant Epic Games. They've been around for
Jesus
2,000
Christ.
years.
You know, I found out that the Great Wall of China, it took them 2,000 years to build.
And here's the kicker. It actually was broken in by the Mongols.
Right. It took them 2,000 years because they were that scared of the Mongols.
Yep.
And then somebody broke, and then
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
You know what Japan...
I'd be so pissed.
Here's also, you'd probably be more pissed off since Japan had Mongols and they beat them twice. All they needed was wind. So that's
Wait,
something
what?
you didn't know. Yeah. So if you didn't know, Japan, they were attempted by the Mongols to be invaded. Turns out the wind helped them because the wind destroyed the boats when they were trying to go towards Japan. And then I think one time they actually were
So wait, the Mongols were so badass, but then
they couldn't actually beat wind. And that's how the Japanese have their, wind god, right? Deities and stuff. So if you're interested in that.
Pocahontas couldn't either.
I don't believe that you're in. I don't believe you're in.
I'm not in the thing. Oh, I'm not in the shot.
Oh, you're not in the shot. Are you?
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's not good.
Well, I mean, I'm a voice of reason. Am I?
Yeah, but I mean, anyways, yeah, I thought that was interesting. I didn't know about that. Or are we live? I believe so. Let me double check.
Are we even? What? Because I feel like shouldn't I be like right? Shouldn't I be gone?
Was there a wire?
I don't see.
Oh no! Did I?
Let me see.
Holy,
That's not good.
holy shit!
Let me help you guys out. It looks like we are having a little bit of a problem here. But let's...
We did not just drop knowledge like that on
Oh no.
America.
It wasn't.
That's not good. Well, we are back. Problem is
How much did we
I think
lose
there might have been a
since I moved the chair?
I think so. Yeah, I think when you moved the chair,
Fucking
possibly.
shit!
Yeah, the thing about this camera is it's really sensitive, so you gotta be careful on that. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, that's my hand. So yeah, it looks like
Are you kidding me?
possibly when you're getting the chair
When-
out, because I just realized.
When the?
Yeah, I think maybe when you got the chair out, it kind of just sort of.
That's right when you started.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can believe that. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Good thing it's our last podcast. No wonder it's our last podcast.
Yeah. Wow.
But that's that was something I didn't know until
No,
now.
we gotta
I
go.
was
We
focusing
gotta.
on talking, but
Yeah, we gotta do that. No, it's not it's nobody's fault. I mean, except mine.
hey, we all make mistakes. Yeah, I know it's nobody's fault. We just
We should
we're
have 3
humans,
chairs.
right?
We should have 3 chairs.
Should I have 3 chairs? All good things must come to an end.
Yeah.
This is the end. I don't know. Who cares?
So I wonder what everybody heard, because we don't have that pulled up on the.
Yeah.
screen right there, huh?
I mean, I'm looking at it right now. Hello.
I know, but
yeah, it's working.
like the chat box.
Yeah, I should have probably
So
done that.
the
It's just
video.
very hard to, when I'm here, I can't really have control over OBS, but
Yeah.
it would have been better probably.
You can't control with your fingertips.
No, I wish I was a magician, but I can't do that, unfortunately.
Well, Mick, I guess we'll start over. Mick, it's good to see you again.
Hi, good to see you again. Good to see you again. Hi, how are you?
You have a show on Thursdays.
Yes, I have a show on Thursday. It's a show where we do gaming trivia on 3:30, right? Or 3 o'clock. Yeah, it's whatever. And
No, it's not whatever. It's 3 o'clock on Thursdays.
3 o'clock. But no, I mean, we do have gaming news and sort of a trivia at the end of it, right? So I think that's pretty cool, right? We're trying to get people to interact, and you can even put in answers in there. So I thought that's pretty cool, and I think a lot of people should be interested in that. It's just we just got to keep on going. We got to grind out, right, for the shows, because again, we've been a little stale on the shows, but I think we're gonna do a really great job sooner or later, I think.
I think Ant had a question about what you liked better.
Yeah, of your, of the show that you do, because it's a two-parter. What gets you motivated more, the trivia or the gamer news?
I would say the news, because I have to do actual research, right?
Right.
Well, I mean, I do the same with trivia, but like I have to specifically look into like documents for, like, let's say the PS5 or the Xbox S or I think it's called it's not called the Scorpio, but it's just the newer Xbox that was coming out. I had to actually do like research into looking in like what it actually had for the parts and components. So I usually have to do quite a bit of research to double confirm that all of it's right.
So you probably learn more during that research, right?
Yeah, and there are times where I am a little unprepared, but all the information is there, so it is truthful. But I think as we go along with the shows, we'll pick it up and do it at a really good rate. So
I mean, in gamer world though, what is truthful? I mean, we're talking about warlocks.
Oh no, I mean truthful and like talking about
wizards and car thieves,
cheat codes.
Cheat codes, yeah.
I mean, it's a world based on cheating.
They don't actually have cheat codes anymore. Did you know about that?
What?
No.
Yeah, they don't really have.
I'd love to hear about this. Tell me.
Yeah, they don't really have cheat codes anymore. There was Action Replay that was on the Xbox and the Game Boy, or well, not Xbox. Sorry. Ooh, it's late here, but I meant to say that there actually is a thing called Action Replay. You'd actually put it on your Game Boy, I think, or it would either called Game Shark. And it allowed you to pretty much cheat through the game. So if you want to play Pokemon, you want to get that certain Pokemon, right? You want to catch Mew or Mewtwo, you can do that easily when you have that Action Replay or Game Shark actually connected to your Game Boy. It's really weird. So it's like, the way it works is this: you put your game cartridge in it while this thing is also connected to your Game Boy cartridge. It's really weird. It looks really weird. So you gotta be careful so you don't ruin everything. But yeah, that's just the way it worked for cheating, but we don't have it anymore. There is no like actual like Action Replay for Nintendo Switch.
So okay, so the games before, they allowed it.
Yeah.
Is that what they wanted? They wanted us to get those Easter eggs, kind of thing, or what was it?
Well, the thing is,
and now they've really cracked down on it.
Yeah, they
built a wall.
Yeah. Even like if you want to play a Nintendo game on the computer, you can't do that because a lot of them were taken down right about 2012 to 2016, I'd say. There was a great like Nintendo just like pretty much like sent cease and desists to a lot of websites. They were having these GBA emulator games, right? So that was kind of insane. That happened a while back.
Well, because they probably were coming out with that those little the new versions or the new old version. Or
maybe like
those old systems or whatever.
Possibly, but a lot of the games weren't really even released the remasters till like 2018, so it didn't really make sense. It was just kind of like them being a dick at that point.
Nintendo.
Because again, like those games are hard to come by. Like they're collector's items actually in a way, right? Like they're like $30 like on eBay if you want to get one, or like 50 sometimes.
Shut up.
And if you want to get a sealed version, it's like $200.
They're one of the originals, so sometimes I guess it's okay. It's not okay, but sometimes you got to be a dick, I guess.
Yeah, to make money, right?
Yeah.
We live in a society.
Yeah.
Well, when you're an original, I mean, you gotta
protect your your product and the things that you come up with. And when people start trying to take too much off of it, you gotta put your foot down.
So they almost wouldn't be good people then, would they?
They might not qualify as good people. Might not.
Crazy.
It's borderline.
Damn, we missed
borderline.
that. We missed that one on the last one.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a great plug too.
Yeah.
So Mick, you also give love to we gave love to Tink Tribe.
Yeah, Tink Tribe is one of the content creators on Twitch. If you don't know, she does. I think she does a lot of. I think she was doing like Jackbox games, right? And then I think she's doing some new games too. If you're interested in that, I think she was doing no, it wasn't Call of Duty. I think it was I keep forgetting because it's been a while since I checked a lot of the content creators. But
I think you would have noticed.
Yeah, but I honestly like she's really funny if you want to check her out. So I'd highly recommend because she does care about her viewers. She's she talks with a lot of them. So if you're looking for the interaction of communication, there you go.
Well, just like you do, Mr. Stormcrow, live
every day almost, unless there's a special thing that's going on with my life,
like the end of the Who Cares podcast.
Yes, the end of the Who Cares podcast, right?
So special.
Yeah.
Also, did you hear about TikTok?
TikTok.
Did you hear about TikTok?
That platform. You mean the one where it's controlled by China, pretty much?
Right. But so Miley Cyrus let the cat out of the bag, and we're not talking about her voice. She basically said on Joe Rogan's podcast that TikTok has become a label, so to speak, and that all those kids that used to come down, all those beautiful, beautiful girls, would come down those wooden stairs.
Yep.
And you told me to be careful, but I don't know how old they are. I assume them to be 18.
Well, let's hope.
Okay.
Let's
Well,
hope.
we assume them to be.
FBI, I'd like to say
it looks
that,
like they are to me.
This is just a podcast. No,
California,
nothing to
they
worry
don't care about that stuff over here, I guess.
Fine, yeah.
But they come down the wooden staircase and they're dancing in their choreography and they're like, doing cartwheels together. And I've never seen America be so talented. It's like all of America's Got Talent, and they just one right after another. And I remember thinking like, wow, this is weird. Yeah. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't. And come to find out, Miley Cyrus says it's not.
Mm-hmm. One thing I'm really pissed off about is they can't even dance right. Let me tell you. Okay, I can't see the footwork technique. Do you know that's a problem? Like as a dancer, like I'm not a dancer, but like when I look, I'm not gonna lie, but like. If I'm like looking at an actual
groundbreaking
dance,
information, ladies and gentlemen.
So
groundbreaking.
Here's the thing about dancing. I have to see those feet, okay? Because I need to know the technique and if it's actually okay. You know, do you look, if you're looking at Dancing with the Stars, are they judging based on looks? No, they're judging by the technique and the footwork, right?
But let me ask you, what does the technique do for you? Are you gonna go out and master the technique, or
possibly maybe
master? Well, I mean, okay. For instance,
that makes sense.
I there was this girl like walking down Golden West a couple years ago. I swear to God, she had pigtails and a lollipop. I swear to you. Okay. And Carlos and I pulled over.
I'm rating a 10 on this.
And I got her name, Summer. Next thing you know, next day, we're at the Newport, Balboa Island, the Fun Zone. And we're playing some Dance Dance Revolution.
Ooh, that's some good shit.
Okay.
So.
There you have it.
I could see why you would want to know the
that's
technique, because of Dance Dance Revolution, right?
Technique, you need that technique.
Yeah, that is an old game. I haven't seen an actual new one being made.
Well, I mean, have you been to Balboa Fun Zone? I mean, it's
no, I haven't actually.
It's like a
Rakim once said, "Don't sweat the technique." Once.
I see. That's the thing is like TikTok.
Don't sweat the technique.
I've seen it. Like I don't know.
We're
a lot of
it
doesn't.
TikTok.
The thing about TikTok,
it's bullshit.
Also,
Oracle can buy it. You know, Oracle always buys bullshit. They do, even though they're like the number 2 software or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. It feels like they're always in like they just like that dude tries too hard. Larry Ellison, he tries way too hard.
The only thing I know about Oracle is I think they made Java, and that's like an outdated program.
Yeah, he's tried to beat Bill Gates so many times, and he has like samurai warrior palaces.
Well, he has to be Jeff Bezos now.
Oh, right, 100%.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos is
who's a great man because we're on his platform right now.
True. Jeff
That's
Bezos.
True.
Hey, if you got money, how about you give us like some Amazon Prime or the Amazon Gaming, right? So
how about you invest in good people?
That's true. Hey, I could always work at your company, Jeff Bezos. I'll be the head of Twitch.tv if you'd like. There you go. No, I'm just joking.
I heard.
It's just a little
I heard
joke.
Mick just tried to give up his services.
No.
I could always give up the head of the What's Play Games.
Well, you know, there's people that take 2 jobs at the same time. You know.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to share.
Oh, I have to be here full time, right?
Well, we don't want.
I mean, it's all good. I see the competition.
Well, that's how highly we think of you.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And I'm sure you're probably gonna get an email from old Jeff Bezos.
Well, I was trying to be nice because we got to get on his good side. We do not want to be on his bad side. Do you know what he's done? He probably's got assassins for all I know. You know, just assassins like
Lex Luthor.
Well, he is literally Lex Luthor. He's bald. Lex Luthor is bald. He's been in a robot. Lex Luthor has a robot. I mean, he's pretty much.
Remember Lex Luthor in the robot suit?
He is.
Yeah,
he
is.
I love Lex Luthor.
He wears suits. Lex Luthor wears suits. That's as close as you're getting for Lex Luthor.
He wears suits.
I mean, in terms of his personality of Lex Luthor, I mean that's one of his things.
But can he dance?
I don't know. We'll have to. I've never seen him dance, but I don't know.
Man, I mean, America has, I literally could not ask for two better people on the last episode of this podcast.
Feels great to be here. Feels great to be here.
It is good to be here.
And finally, Ant, you finally made it to this. Oh no, you were on it for a brief moment.
Yeah, I've made a couple of short appearances.
Yeah, you have
over the years.
I think a couple years ago, like when we first started, you said "Bad for America." I think it was like the third podcast in. I think you said,
"Yeah, Bad for America."
Bad for America is gonna be coming.
It's been a long time coming.
Holy shit! Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
That's how excited I'm getting rid of. Oh my god!
It's been a long time coming. Yeah.
There is one thing I do have to say. I have to get going. It is very late. Unfortunately, everybody, I will get going, but. Be sure again to check out some of our links in the description because
we haven't even talked about Shopify.
That's true. We do have Shopify. We have an actual website where we actually do blogs, and I'll be working on that as time goes on. But I mean, that is something I think is very
as much as they're excited about your blogs, they're excited about Ant's masks that actually cure COVID.
They cure COVID, I think.
Well, they don't cure it, but they prevent it.
Prevent it.
Or
yeah. Unless
or your money back.
Money back, right? So
guaranteed.
Like this. Like, or your money back. No, for reals. That's guaranteed.
That's true. Yeah,
we prevent COVID or your money back, guaranteed.
We are doing refunds on them, so that's.
Wait, we're not just giving out refunds on them.
Well, of course they have to send us back that.
Oh, yeah.
We want the test results after. We want to see the data. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get that deep into it, but you know what you need to do.
No, you gotta send us the ancestry test too. You gotta send us your lineage.
Yeah. No, I mean, we know there's Photoshop out there. We get that.
True.
But if you're that kind of a person, we don't want you buying that mask.
Yeah.
We could change.
And you deserve to get COVID. There you have it.
Right.
This man just said they deserve COVID.
But your shirt is out that you designed.
Yeah.
Really cool.
That was something I ended up doing, which I was like really surprised. It's pretty easy, I would say, generally making a t-shirt. It's not that hard.
Wait! Don't give away the secrets.
Well,
what
no,
are you
I'm not
surprised
going to
about?
give the secrets
what
away.
were you surprised
I'm just
about?
saying.
Easy. What are you surprised about?
Let's just say that the methods involved were not what I expected.
The method.
Yeah, the methods. Yeah, like surprisingly, I think it's just I don't know.
No, it doesn't matter how the sausage is made.
No, I guess it's just maybe the people that find it hard are just
no, it doesn't matter. Well, you go to the store and check out your shirt.
Yeah, I'll
Vaporwave.
True, I'll be wearing it probably in a couple of
Vaporwave.
days when we actually get it. So if you want to take a look, we'll show it, and we'll even have it on Instagram. We'll have like a little snippet of it. The certain procedures that a lot of shops would have, right? We'll have
and then you also there's the I am a model shirt.
That's true. We have an I am model T-shirt that is only in one size. So be sure to look in the description.
Did you know that? Did you know that?
Yeah.
You did? I thought we had small and extra small, but we just have extra small.
But they are discounted. They're at $10.
They are. They're at $10.
It's not a bad deal.
We're slashing prices right now, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, if you want, you can even make it a dish rag. Not dish wag. I don't know what a dish wag is, but if you want, you could always do that.
You can't do that.
No, you cannot do that.
Maybe not. No, you cannot do that. You have to really wear it.
You have to be able to fit in it and be a goddamn model.
True.
Right. We've lowered the standards from 9s and 10s to like
7 to 10.
You can make 6.5. You're in there.
Do we have a system for that?
We do.
Is it like in the documents?
We do.
Just like
It's the same system that we use.
Send a picture to info@whatstoplay.net. If you make 6.5 and above, you're in there. We'll get your shirt.
Guy, wait, what do guys count?
System we use to judge the COVID test.
wait. Can guys send the t-shirt?
Hey, we're gender neutral here.
Oh, okay, cool.
They can send them.
Just making sure.
I actually was thinking about,
sport one.
Yeah, I mean not the extra smalls that we have, but
you get a bigger one.
Yeah.
Well, you are a model.
Yeah. I like to think so.
You've been told that. Milan has called you.
All right, my time is up. I will have to get going.
I'm too sexy for Milan.
It was good seeing you.
The greatest man, Jeff Bezos. You stay away from this man.
Yes, you stay away from me, or I will find you and I will kill you. No, I'm just joking.
You go work for him. It sounds like.
All right, Mick. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on Thursday
at 3.
Is where our shows are at.
Beautiful, man. Thank you so much for everything.
Of course, I will see you guys soon.
This man is a badass.
Grab some pizza on your way out, Mick.
I will indeed. And let me actually help you guys out here. There's like a
cool. Oh shit.
That way you should
That's what we look like.
Oh wow.
You guys want to talk to these guys?
Yeah, give me the.
You're sending questions if you want
I look
to
like
talk about some topics.
I look like I came from from Aspen. You look like you came from Denver.
Yeah, I did come from Denver. And you know what? You mother.
Tell us how you really feel. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Just like that. That's how you feel about oh no shit.
What's the play? You know why? Because the play was not Denver this evening, ladies and gentlemen. They lost.
You designed that
They're
shirt.
Losers.
Speaking of designing shirts,
Yeah, I did.
you were the first one to design.
Yeah.
That should have been the shirt, huh? Because we only made a couple of those ones.
Yeah, this
The cities.
is a limited edition one, but it's okay.
We put that back up on the new Shopify store. What is it?
Yeah, we can
In
do
the
that.
link in the bio.
Do that.
So Denver lost. How did that happen? Is it coaching? Is it players? Is it the least amount of fans possible?
I want to say it's got to be coaching. The players did okay. The play calling was okay. In crucial times, the play calling was not okay. We should have lost by more, but
Jesus.
Steven Gostkowski, former Patriots kicker, now Tennessee Titans kicker, missed 3 field goals and an extra point. So yes, we lost
Jesus.
16-14.
Do you think how
10
bad
more points.
is tomorrow for Steven Gostkowski?
I'll be honest,
Walking papers has to be.
it has to be. I mean,
You can't.
he did hit the winning field goal.
No.
Right, he missed
Wait.
everything before. He missed 3 field goals and 1 extra point.
Okay.
10 points.
Okay, say that dude
I would
works
have to
for
find
us,
him.
or say you're betting on that horse.
Yeah.
Would you say that he would hit that final one? Would you have any faith in the world on it? Yeah, because the odds.
Yeah, I knew that he was going to hit the last one. He missed everything else that was so simple. But as an employer,
Oh, he'd be gone back too.
to me, he's fired tomorrow.
He's gone, right?
Fired. Yeah,
He's
fired
got to
tomorrow.
be.
Yeah.
What's one win when you get
Yeah.
that? They have one job,
They have one job. That's it.
and he's not a punter.
No. You don't have to tackle anybody, nothing.
He gets to run from the.
Just kick the ball in between the 2 goddamn uprights.
He probably played soccer in high school.
Yeah, probably.
You know,
He
they always have the helmets never fit the kickers right. You notice that? Like kind of like Eli Manning. You notice that?
The kickers they're not real players. I've always had an issue with those guys. They're not supposed to be on the field.
Well, you're telling me that Mason Crosby was a badass on the. I gotta give my.
I mean, there's been some players over the years, but
Maybe we get pissed off at them though when they don't.
they're the exception to the rule. Because they, like you said, they have one job, and typically they don't do it very well. So what? I mean, what else?
No, for real though. Like you have one job all day. Like when you get up, when there's Mondays. Everybody says, "Man, it's like I've been in a car wreck after playing the NFL." Right?
Mm-hmm.
Kickers don't wake up like that.
No.
Right?
No.
And then they gotta maybe they get Monday off sometimes, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so then they're back on Tuesday, kicking.
Just kicking. They're not getting hit. Nobody's hitting them.
Just kick.
Just kicking. Shout out to Escape.
Oh my God, bro. Like, no, for real. Like, you don't really think about that, right? Because you think, oh, they're part of the team. They're part of the football team. Or the Washington football team. Because are they still called that?
Yeah, I don't even want to.
No, are you kidding
I
me?
don't even want to talk about that.
They're not still called that. They haven't come up with a team name yet?
No.
That's ridiculous.
They're clearly the Washington football team. Sad to say the least.
You might as well call yourself the Washington Kickers.
Yeah. I mean, what's the difference? What is the difference?
Well, no, what's crazy is that one dude, is that like 48? And he's like 48 years old and he was kicking still in the league. Like, they're like, oh, what an Iron Man. He really, you know what I'm talking about? It was like, not Janikowski. Actually, Janikowski was badass. He was like one of the only kickers that I thought was like, he would have played football if he.
Yeah, he was a big guy. He probably could have.
He was a tough dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he wasn't just like, if he would have excelled in anything else in football, he would have done it. Right. Just kicking was like I guess that's what he was good at.
Yeah.
But the other ones, there's no way those guys were like ever like anything but a kicker. Like who's that guy that was on the Colts forever with the long nose and stuff?
Jack.
Yeah, or what was the Patriots one? Oh no, who was the one that looked goofy as shit? You know what I'm talking about around that time period? Was it on the Patriots or? He looked like Mr. Bean but with a helmet on. You know what I'm talking about? Like he had a shit. Was he on your team? Oh, fuck, who was he on?
He had Elam from.
He had like a long nose.
You had Mike Vanderjack. You had Gostkowski, who is now on the Titans for a long time on the Patriots. You had
if you say his name, I'll know it. Goofiest motherfucker. But he killed everybody. And you'd be like, that goofy ass.
I can't think of his name.
Was it the Colt guy or? Nevada Jack was on the Colts, but then they switched the Patriots and then he switched them up.
Yeah,
it was like it started with a G or something. It was like wow.
Can't think of it. Drawing a blank.
Well, we do have Google.
Yep.
Shit. So okay, so he fucked up. So do you think he gets his walking papers even though he won it today? Or are they gonna chalk it up to the first game of the season?
If they chalk it up to the first game of the season, they are
setting precedent.
They are very kind souls. I'll say that much. I mean, the only thing that maybe I think would keep him is because he is. I mean, he's done it very well for a lot of years. Gostkowski and I've never actually seen him miss like. I've never seen him miss like 3 in a row, much less 3 in a game.
Wait, we got Janikowski, Gostkowski. Are they all Polish?
Yeah, I mean
that's weird, right? I feel like there's another one too, like a Kowski or something. I mean, it doesn't matter what Polish. I mean, is that Polish? I don't even know what that is. Is that? I feel like I actually don't know what Kowski. I think that's a Polish surname.
Polish makes sense, but I don't know.
Maybe if you're Polish, you can be a kicker.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Possible, very possible.
That's maybe they're recruiting.
Kevin Garnett says anything is possible.
And that's when I really loved him. I really, really loved him then. And then, I've always loved Kevin Garnett. Actually, I didn't always love him. I didn't really like him when he was on the Timberwolves. I could care less about the guy.
Looks like someone wants to know about our DJ.
Oh, look at that. Yes. What did you say?
Cool sets. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, you're talking about DJ Nicotine? Yeah. Hey.
Super something Wonton. I can't.
Super. Yeah. No, he's been on before. Super Hosted Wonton, or what is it? Yeah, man. You need to. He's gonna be back for our. Well, we didn't want to. Should we say it? Yeah, it's his last podcast.
Yeah,
we got to say.
Why not?
So, to your point, we're gonna be having a telethon, partnering up. Looks like at this moment, we don't want to be, but it looks like we're partnering up with Chalk Hospital for kids and cancer and COVID or whatever ailments that kids here in Orange County are going through. And so I'm not sure Super Wonton wants to maybe stream. We're going to be doing a telethon. We're going to have people manning the phones, and we're raising money for the kids, and we're going to be streaming live, and DJ Nicotine definitely will be a part of that. He just, his schedule right now has been, they just opened up a new, he does hair too. So he's kind of called upon to pretty much run that salon. So his schedule is, I know, man, it was sick, huh? Right? I love drum and bass too. And just, man, he is good. He is. But
shout out to DJ Nicotine.
DJ Nicotine, much love. But he'll be back for this this telethon. It's gonna be a 24 to 48 hours. Do you think we could do 48 hours? Do you think we do 48 hours?
48. Shit.
I gotta take a nap sometime.
Yeah, I mean 48 would be. That's a
tough one. But if it means making money for the kids,
yeah.
I mean they didn't get a choice.
No, they didn't.
You know,
they didn't.
They at least like to get to our age where they can really not make it. I'm just kidding. No, we have. Obviously, we have. We've made it. We're grateful. We're here. We're just kidding. No, we're not just kidding. But wear something. But no, coming up soon. I think in October. That's what it's looking like. How do you super hosting? Is that what it says? Super hosting wonton?
Look at N in there. Super
Neston?
I can't see very.
Yeah, no, me neither. Well, you know I can't see. I was born blind. What? No, I mean I was born like second grade is when I started losing my eyesight, and
You're like a young Ray Charles.
I was like a young. Like remember you're talking about when my head went into the saw? And like no, that's not Ray Charles. That was Johnny Cash. You dummy. Yeah, like a young Ray Charles, because I kept getting checks on my name on the board, and like I didn't. Okay, how the fuck do I know? And like I just didn't know, and my second grade teacher was getting real. She was getting even more mad because I couldn't see it, and I had no doubt. Is that fucking hilarious? I'm like, what? I'm still gonna be doing. Like she'd take my neck, shove me like against my nose against the thing because they were a little more abusive back then, you know. But she's cool. I actually love that second grade teacher. She's a badass. But yeah, it's just I couldn't see, and man, and I didn't wear my glasses. Like, cause who the fuck wants to wear glasses in elementary school? Who thought that was a good idea?
So you had a weakness, and you did not try to improve your weakness. You just
I did. I tried to see better. We won state championship in junior high, and I was a starting wing. So imagine if I could have saw. Imagine.
Yeah, you know what, you guys.
I don't know how. Honest to God, like it was all vanity. Like I swear to God, like that's the only thing that pushed me. People think it's adrenaline. No, fuck no. Like I did not want. I didn't wear no goggles. I don't wear no James whatever Worthy goggles or Kurt Rambis shit or whatever. I didn't wear. Or I didn't. You know, they showed me some. They showed me a pair, but they didn't look like Horace Grant's. Horace Grant's look tight. Like I think anybody would wear Horace Grant.
Yeah, he had a little smooth look to his.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That wasn't the ones that old lens crafters. And I was like, I ain't wearing that shit. Fuck you. I'll just be blind out there. I'm gonna fucking do it. And you know what? I think maybe my like senses got. I'm actually not joking. But like I swear to God, bro. Like I could smell that. I could smell a hard ball. I can smell the wood. Like I know where to drive my opponent to because I can tell if that that wood was. I can't right now, bro. Honestly, though, I never let on that I was such a blind man. I really did it because I mean, come on, man. Who's gonna go to like Sunshine Burger in 8th grade? Like I'm not gonna be wearing glasses.
All right. Well,
I mean, some guys do look good in glasses. No offense to people who look good. I didn't. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the good thing is you fought through it, and now here you are. You can see clear as day.
Thank God for context. Bro, if I would have been born in like 1400s, I definitely would have been dead by 10.
Yeah, there'd have been no cure for you.
Yeah, I would have walked off a cliff or something. They're like, oh, hey, it's over there, Steven.
It'd have been kind of like the coronavirus. There'd have been no cure.
Oh, see, it's all relative, my man, huh?
Yeah.
If you're old or obese right now, you're dead. If you were blind like I was in 1492, you're dead.
Yeah.
Wow. It's all relative. It's like, hey, we just got to battle through these tough times.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got to fight through it. I mean, some people are going to make it, some aren't. It's unfortunate that the ones that don't make it, but, it is what it is.
Do you think, though, speaking of, there's a new app out there called Citizen here in LA. And they are tracking, hunting us down. Miss Meg Lee, the Southern Belle.
Typical of the U.S. government, but okay.
Miss Meg Lee, the Southern Belle, decided to download it. I said, don't. Oh, she did it anyways.
It's too late.
She also gave her DNA to Ancestry, right? Like, if there's a crime scene, why don't we just throw Why don't we just do the old OJ move?
Sprinkle her DNA all over the place. There you go.
Do the old Mark Furman, right? I mean, it's like, hey, well, I guess Miss Meg Lee did it over here. It just looks like her blood's all over their DNAs and the, right? I mean, that's basically, that's what happens. People, when you give people your DNA, are you out of your mind? I mean, I know. So anyway, so she downloaded this app. It's called Citizen here in LA. I'm sure that they have it in San Francisco because, I mean, Silicon Valley, right? I think they'd have. Maybe it's called Citizen up there too. I don't know. But Eric Garcetti here, he said it's a simple app. It's a very simple app.
Yeah.
And they know who around you has COVID, or if they've been in any kind of proximity, like they've been at a party. Like say you were at a party. You don't have it, but they know that you'd been in contact. Like my app says that you've been in contact with it, and you have a number by your name because Megan said, "Oh, Steven, your number is like 5 or 6 or some shit." I don't know what that means. I mean, I'm at least an 8 or 9 or 10, right? I mean, like, I'm like, what are you talking about?
So even if I've never been tested,
100. I've never been tested.
Sounds fishy.
I mean, is that the weirdest shit ever?
Sounds fishy. 6
months in and they already got this kind of technology. We've been doing app development for now 4 years. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
That is bizarre. I'd like an explanation.
You know what? I'm going to write, what would we ask them? Sir, dear Eric Garcetti.
Dear Garcetti.
Dear Mayor Garcetti. You know my dad had to guard him during the OJ verdict.
Did he?
The Garcetti family. He was like a little gothic kid in 1995. Sort of God. And they actually watched the verdict in their home, and all the guys out there. Is that ridiculous?
Garcetti, you goddamn weirdo.
He's like, "Oh, Dad lost." You know what I mean? Like that's probably like he's like, "Oh." He's like, "I'm gonna go listen to Cure." Yeah, he was like a little gothic kid. So, dear Mr. Gothic Garcetti, thank you for giving us all the homeless people in America. And
you've
thank you.
Given us a lot.
You've given us a shit.
God, in California, you've given us a lot. They have great communities all over the state. I mean, like
great community,
housing complexes.
Ah, beautiful.
I mean, these are. I mean, they're living it up. Thank you.
And then, yeah, I mean, why would they go anywhere else? I mean, I wouldn't.
I would.
You got the beaches. You got the. Yeah. That's why we came here. It took me a long time to get to Huntington Beach here, from Whittier, from the dusty bowl of Whittier. It's weird though. When I go inland, I get a little claustrophobic. I swear to you. Because I used to live in Marina Del Rey, and I've been here in Huntington for 10 years or something. And now when I go like over to old Pasadena or something, it's like a turtleneck.
Air gets a little tight in there, huh? Right.
Oh shit! So Bad for America's coming out. My Packers won. Just to let you know.
The Packers did win. They say Aaron Rodgers put a good old fashioned ass whooping on the Minnesota Vikings
because it was like a FU to the Packers.
Right, because they drafted a quarterback.
Just like Brett Favre. It's like the roles somehow.
Next thing you know, Aaron Rodgers will be retiring every other year for the next 5 years.
3 times or so, and they're gonna get him coming off the plane, and he's gonna cry, and he's gonna. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers is like, I remember Aaron Rodgers. We all felt bad for Aaron Rodgers. We did, because this motherfucker is really crying right now. Like what the fuck? Like, is he gonna play or is he not? Like, don't leave me. Like, are you gonna play Brett or what? And looking back on it, I had to make this real decision. Am I a Brett Favre fan? Or am I a Green Bay Packer fan? And yes, I am an owner of the Green Bay Packers. And you motherfuckers, I just called you out. I said, hey, I follow you. I am a goddamn owner. I own a share of the Green Bay fucking Packers. The Green Bay football Packers, right? Is that? No, that's the New York Football Giants.
New York Football Giants.
Oh yeah, we're definitely not the Green Bay Football Packers.
So yeah,
no, we're not the Washington Football team either.
The Washington Football team. Who would want to be that team? I don't know. But yes, Green Bay Packers, you have an owner here that you do not follow back on Twitter. What is your problem? Speak.
Why
to
haven't
us.
worn any of your jerseys on our podcast? I mean, this is a global podcast.
At Green Bay Packers, we want to hear from you.
What are you doing? If you don't treat your owners like this, would you treat Jerry Jones like this?
You probably wouldn't.
No, Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones would fuck you up.
I'm going to Green Bay tomorrow. I'm getting on the first plane just like Brett Favre did when he. Remember, he brought his wife, and he brought everybody, and it was like the toughest thing. It looked like he had the green screen behind us, and he was like, but I realized though that in the when they played, I didn't know going into it. I remember Celine and I went to one of my favorite establishments back in the day, the Bikini Girls,
Okay.
and much love to Steve who runs it, and
Hopefully you guys open back up soon.
yeah, when we had to take care of some.
Yeah, we've had some runnings. We've had some situations.
Yeah, so I didn't know going in. Who am I going to root for? Because I didn't know because even though Brett Favre was a big pussy on that shit, like a big whiny. But who am I to say? Because I've never played at that level. I've never played at that intensity with that many people watching. Who am I to even judge this man and the emotion that he shows? You know, I mean, we kind of can, but
Right.
you know, he doesn't. Looks like he didn't really have the best judgment when he sends them picks out. You know, but I would have put like a Statue of Liberty behind me, or like a whole the New York skyline and shit. It's just something to compare. Oh man, Brett. Anyways, I didn't know going in. I'm like, man, this is gonna be a tough one. Like I don't know until the game and the ball is kicked. I honest to God, I did not know who I was going to.
I'm sure it was a tough decision. I'm sure it was a tough.
Yeah, like what would you do? Okay, so say John Elway plays against. Were you an Elway guy, or were you like who got you into the Broncos?
Elway.
See,
Yeah,
Favre too.
Yeah, I'm an Elway guy.
You know, and I don't think you would know until like he was playing for the shitty ass New York Jets team
Right.
midway through the season.
And I would probably stay with the Broncos. But if he went to a contender, I might have.
Right, because they didn't play that one year.
Feelings.
Yeah,
I might
yeah.
have some feelings, but
He went out on top. I mean, Elway went, man.
he did. But as much as I love it, Big John Stud,
Greatest name ever.
I feel like, and he would have been old, and he probably would have got injured, but
He should have done one more year?
he should have done one more year.
No shit. He won.
Three. No one's ever won three in a row, and I feel like our team was good enough to do it.
How old was he when he retired? 27? Because I feel like
old. He
we
was like
thought he
38.
was like 40, but he probably was really like just 27.
No, he was like 37, 38 maybe. He was old. But Tom Brady's 41.
I was gonna say Tom Brady's like, I wish I was 37.
Tom Brady's 41, and he's like, I'll play for 5 more years.
Yeah, I know. They didn't have that. They didn't have that spinning, the blood spinning that Kobe did and stuff.
Yeah,
The new technologies.
the technology is better to keep you going longer, but
Reggie White died 2 years after,
yeah.
and what a badass that guy was. And he died from sleeping. What is that stuff called? He should have had the mask. It's apnea.
Sleep apnea.
That killed him.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
That guy murdered people out there, and then
Yeah. Then couldn't figure out his own snore.
I mean, I'm not laughing about it. It's just like, hey, that just goes to show you. My dad suffers from that, and he had to wear the mask and stuff, and but it plays a toll on the heart, I guess.
Yeah.
He probably was suffering it because he was a big dude.
Right.
He might have not last COVID. He might. I'm just kidding. No, but for reals, everybody out there, like, hey, if you're older, I'm probably not watching the show, but if you're older, lose some damn weight, and COVID might not kill you.
It's really all about your
Hygiene,
your diet and your health, I guess.
not your hygiene. That's okay. Brush your teeth. It's okay.
You brush your teeth. If you brush your teeth and put deodorant on, ladies and gentlemen, you are not gonna get COVID. No, you know.
He's a speed stick.
You gotta take care of yourselves. You know, eat the right food. be somewhat in shape. I mean, you don't have to
Right.
be, you don't have to be fit Finley, but
Yeah.
you know,
But you know, we understand that we are supposed to love you the way you are. We really are. But nature's saying,
not this time.
I wonder. Oh man, I don't even want to go there. Just, anyways, I think it's just get in shape, get right. To all of us. I mean, I've been trying to run out here, and I go like a couple blocks, and I'm like, oh shit, I better turn back around and like, because it's different. It's different running around the neighborhood and stuff, you know.
Yeah, it is. It is, and it's just, you know, it's the motivation, staying motivated to do it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what's gotta.
You know how many out of shape people? Yeah, I wonder if the government's doing that to us because they don't want us to be in shape, to think smart, to be quick on our. You know what I mean? I wonder if they're like, because right now bars are open.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the gym.
But the gyms aren't.
The gym, yeah. You want to sweat that out? Mm-mm. Nope. You can go pound some beers. You can pound some vodka, whatever you want to do. Whiskey. Don't think you're gonna.
But
Don't think you're gonna.
I think you're gonna work that off tomorrow. You gotta let time work that out.
100% time, right? Because the gym is much more of a breeding ground for this COVID than a bar would, when you're breathing all over each other and hopefully hooking up. If you're what are you doing at a bar? Have a relationship with your girl or whatever, or man. But if you're there by yourself, I mean, better hope that you're talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Not the 45-year-old dude breathing on you. I mean, that's horrible.
It is.
I mean, we could get that from. Let's go to the gym. I understand. Maybe they shouldn't let the saunas open yet. Man, it's been a while since I've been to the goddamn sauna. Fuck, I missed that.
It's all heat, so
Yeah.
I mean, heat should be
Kills
okay.
that shit.
Yeah.
What the?
Supposedly.
What we? You know what? And that's what we were talking about. We have no idea.
They've told us this. They've told us that. This is how you get it. This is not how you get it. This is how you prevent it. This is not how you prevent it.
Every
But
day.
In the grand scheme of things, it all circles back, and it all whatever they said does something, doesn't do it, and whatever they say doesn't do something, does it. So who knows anymore? I mean, I don't know. I can't call it.
I mean, you sound like Dr. Fauci.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm just as versed in the.
100%.
Just call me CDC. CDC. Ant. I don't know.
It's not Anthony Streamlabs X anymore.
CDC. Ant.
Oh man, we have a lot coming for you guys. I want to thank you guys on this last episode. We're gonna be talking a little more open. Ant and I will be coming to you guys a little more, maybe once or twice a month, to kind of let you guys know exactly what it is, because we feel like every time you turn on YouTube or whatnot, there's a guy coming at you, like we were talking about, hey, 5 steps to really be an entrepreneur, really think that's the best, just go ahead and sign up for my program. And you're like, all right, well, I guess I should do that, because if you don't know, or you don't, how would you know, right? And this guy sounds like he's like only 2 years older than you, and you're wondering, wow, that's crazy. He's in a suit, and he has a nice little package of videos. How did he has an app? Or he has 5 steps to what? What? And he's like, be motivated. Like we were just talking about. Mm-hmm. Be motivated. Yeah, I feel like, are you one of these people? Like, be motivated, get up on time, make your appointments, and follow through. And those are great keys to success. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we don't always do those.
Right.
But we felt that we've been doing this business application development, application development, multimedia development, and please give us your opinion on everything. We've been doing this for a while, and a lot of what we've done, it can't be. It's like behind the scenes, or I mean, how many iterations of what's the play did we go through to try and get to where this is, and pitch to angel investors, and then this doesn't work out, and then we didn't know that the developers were developing this, and we're like, oh, okay, and then that sounds good, and then, I mean, we must have had like so many different, and not knowing, coming from two different backgrounds, not in the tech world or not in the multimedia world. You know, I was in real estate, and him in the car sale business. Speaking of, if you need a car, make sure if you're in the Los Angeles area, make sure you hit him up. Anthony Jackson.
Come see me. I got all the answers for you.
I mean, and if you need, all your real estate needs will be met. We don't call it a master bedroom though anymore. Did you know?
What is it called now? What is it? It's called
I don't know, but somebody, I saw it the other day. I'm like,
that's right. Master is like.
Yeah, no, I saw it the other day. Like, I'm like, whoa, they said master bedroom. And I'm like, why am I even like?
Somebody hasn't gotten there.
No, but it was like something like, it was like a real business, or like it was something weird. Like, I'm like, oh shit, they're really, did they not get that fucking?
They didn't get the memo.
But anyways, so if you're in the LA area, Orange County, you need a car, Anthony at what'splay.net.
Yeah.
And if you need a house, Steven at what'splay.net. But in saying that, we're going to be coming to with a platform basically to let you know what two guys, I would say above average intelligence. I would hope to think that, but maybe slightly, maybe just average. I don't know, but with a lot of heart and a lot of I don't know, drive, and wanting to do stuff to help each other and to help our community and to help, you know, we had a vision, and it's not easy.
It's not. Nope. There's a lot of different things that you go through, and that's why we want to give out any information that we've gone through that can maybe help, you guys out in your future endeavors. Because nothing really that will break you either, but just some things that come up that you're not used to or you just weren't expecting. And you just got to find a way to move around it and move on. So that's we feel like as much as we've put in, we have some knowledge in that lane, and we want to make sure that we can pass on the knowledge that we have.
Right, and just because, what have you guys done? Okay, fair enough, but we have, and we've been, with some of the best developers and some of the best, promotional people and all that, and we've had to take a step back, or we get, there's so many layers to things that, granted, until that product, or you're a success overnight, or you're a failure, or whatever it is, you don't really. But we're two guys that came into this industry, and we saw it for what it was, back in 2016. We're like, it's interesting. It's cool. I mean, how much more creative can we get? How much? I mean, it's amazing. Whatever you can produce in this day. We live in the greatest time in the history of the world. You can do whatever the fuck you want to.
It's true.
And so, if we could help you out and kind of guide you, these are some of the things that we ran into. Maybe you don't, you can bypass that and, go to third base, or whatever. But so just be on the lookout for that. If you, that's going to be coming out too pretty soon. And I don't know, man. Who cares? The podcast is over.
It's over. It's been a great run. It's okay. You guys had a great run.
We did have a good
three-year run.
Had a good run. But a lot of people, I do want to thank a lot of people that were before you on the podcast. No, because you were actually one of the early people on the podcast. I do. No, I want to thank a lot of people here. Jesus Christ. What is this, like
a lot of notes.
Santa's Christmas list and shit?
A lot of notes there.
Oh, here we go. I want to thank, first of all, Miss Meg Lee, the Southern Belle. Without you, I didn't know that I could, have a podcast. Or you've been amazing. You were just as 50% of this cast, and I wish you were here, but I know that you had some duties with. I mean, well, you had some kids and stuff. I guess we'll let that fly. And John Montgomery Thunderbird the Third,
JMT3.
aka John O'Donnell. We miss you, my man. You know, you were just as integral to this podcast and everything else. You know, we miss you, man. Hope you're doing really well. Josh Stewart, who Jay Stu, producer. I didn't know how to. I had no idea how to edit.
He gave you some.
Oh, he just did it, and then he was gone after a while. I mean, no offense. I mean, he had some other opportunities and went and did that. But then I'm like, oh shit. So what did he do? Like, I didn't even know how to clip or anything. No idea. So the first, I don't know, 15, 20 episodes are produced by Jay Stu. And thank you, Josh Stewart.
And Nicki Minaj follows him on Twitter.
Nicki Minaj follows him on Twitter. What more could you want? I mean, geez, the two of them, that's a power couple right there.
Match made in heaven.
That's a power couple. Whitney now Dawson.
Whitney Dawson, formerly Whitney Crane.
Whitney Crane.
Shout out to Las Vegas.
That's right. That's right. You're home away from home. Anthony Las Vegas Jackson.
Yeah.
And Las Vegas.
I got no problem with that. I got no problem with
At
that.
LV. Oh, Sergio told me that the strip though is looking pretty bad. It's some bad, like there's just fights, and everybody's calling it California trash going over there. That's what people are saying.
Well,
that's what people are saying.
I don't disagree with that. I mean,
no, really,
people in California are definitely going to Vegas
and just causing a ruckus.
Still LA is not open, but like,
because they don't have anywhere to go here. Yeah,
there's nowhere to go here, so that's why they're just going.
Dumbass Garcetti again, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Garcetti. Why don't you cry yourself a fucking... Go listen to some God things. Go let my 7-year-old dad protect you, idiot. Anyways, Alec Garcia, one of the early characters on the podcast, fantastic.
Alec, yeah,
he was great. And you know what he did tell me in the very beginning. He goes, "What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing with your What's Play? You got to be a podcast." I'm like, podcast? What are you talking about? Joe Rogan makes at least 100,000 an episode. And I'm like, yeah, right. And Joe Rogan just signed for 100 million on fucking Spotify right now.
There you had it.
He knew.
Alec knew.
God damn it. Mick,
our current running mate.
He's a point guard.
He is the point guard. He's come in and.
What did you say? We're coming off the bench?
No,
just kidding. We're the wingmen.
We're starters too, but
yeah, no, we're the wingmen.
Yeah, we follow mixed flow.
Yeah. What do you say? Like, Yeah, we win because I was gonna say it was a small forward, power forward, but I ain't no power forward. That'd be the three.
Couple wingmen.
Wingman, huh?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody a center in this motherfucker. We don't have the. Thank God. That's goofy. I don't want that guy. I don't want that guy going to. We don't want that guy going to clubs with us. Anyways, Space Jam Mike. Give a lot of love to Space Jam Mike.
Upcoming artists. We'll probably. You know what?
We need to get.
We need to get Space Jam Mike on the show. Debut some.
Yeah, because I hope he's not like because I haven't seen much stuff. I saw some stuff and then I didn't.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from him recently either. So
I hope he's not like
Space Jam. Hopefully you're
COVID free.
Yeah, hopefully you're COVID free and nothing.
But he's not obese.
No, he's not. So he should be all right.
Leilu, she had the entrance song in the beginning years.
In the beginning, yeah, I remember that.
Remember that?
I remember those days. Yeah.
Because I thought, how stupid is that? We call it the Who Cares podcast. I must really not care. I'm having at the time, what was it, 16-year-old, when we managed her, Sensation, and her music just comes on in, and it's just like something like...
The yellow taxi?
Yellow taxi cab.
Yellow taxi cab, yeah.
Yellow taxi. She passed the stars inside a yellow bag. She realizes this. Right? What a great song. So it would have been a #1 hit. And then What else we got here? Oh, just recently we got Victoria Ashley.
Yeah.
She spent some time here at the Who Cares podcast as a co-host.
VA, she did a great job.
Great job.
She was well liked by
By many.
by the followers, and yeah, so
100%.
hate to see her go, but
I know she'll be on to bigger and better things.
yeah.
And I guess that's pretty much it. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing somebody that's like was really in the beginning years. Somebody that's like came around.
Oh yeah. What about Surge?
Oh my God!
Surge, he had a couple. He had a good run here in the last.
No,
like,
Surge
the
brought it
end
back.
phase of yeah.
And we just heard talking about my Surge telling about Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So just call me a ungrateful motherfucker. That's what I am. Surge. Thank you, Surge. Thank you very much,
Sergio
man.
Love.
Sergio Love. You can find him on. Well, I just subscribed to his channel on a thing. Sergio Love on YouTube. At Surge Love. Damn, there's a number of it. You'll just put Surge Love in Google. Fantastic comedian. And not only just a great comedian, but knowledgeable about everything that's kind of going wrong right now in this world. Like he's already like researched it, and he knows. Like I mean, he just knows.
He's a great conspiracy theorist.
Right, 100%. And so yeah, Surge Love. Is there anybody else? I mean, and look at everybody, each and every one of you. Not one person can do it on their own ever. We need each other. And it goes out to everybody, man. We need each other. We need each other as a community. We need to just stop getting upset about weird things. And we all need each other, man. We got to be good people. We got to like help each other out and not let politics or whatever. Those people don't care about you. And so, I mean, if you get a DUI, you think any one of these people are coming to bat for you? I don't think so, right?
Nope.
You get one little scuffle. You think Joe Biden or Bernie Sanders or Donald Trump or any of those motherfuckers are gonna? Oh, you know what, Rick, I'm here for you, dude. You know what I mean? Like, no, of course not, Rick. Whatever your name is, Abraham. Anyways, we can't let any of that stuff get in the way. We're given this opportunity to be, we're only here once. And it's a shame if we waste it warring with each other. And so I appreciate each and every one of you guys that helped this podcast from 3 years ago. Even if Ant, I thank you now because you did. I guess I didn't. I don't know if I ever did invite you though. Really, kind of like except for that one time. Like I just felt like I don't know if you really wanted to. I don't think you really wanted to be on it. Like I don't know. I'm calling me crazy.
No. I mean,
it wasn't one thing. You're like, hey, dude, what's going on with your podcast? Like, if you really wanted to be, you'd be like, hey, dude, what's going on in your podcast and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, we got that side. Must have been pretty shitty. This.
I like to be behind the scenes, but
right.
For the last episode, let's go. I'm in. I'm ready.
As always, man. How's my back?
Because the next time we see you, it'll be the Good People podcast.
That's right. Because we love you. Good people all around. Thank you so much.